So let's go ahead and do a quick trade breakdown of the trade I took today, this morning, that I called on my Instagram. If you're not following me, you should go follow me, trader.joe.fx. We're growing as a following. I mean, I started out with 0 followers a few months ago, so I'm very happy with the growth. So thank you to everybody. And that's without running ads, so it's organic. I love that. Don't worry about me being shirtless. I'm about to leave for the night. This is how I go out. I'm just kidding. My shirt is in the dryer. So let me show you the trade, right? So this is when I posted it on Instagram earlier this morning, and you should guys to follow. You follow me because I post these. So watch. TP1 was hit, right? We go straight to break even, and I close 80% of that trade. All right. Take profit 2 is hit. I can either close another 50% of now that new position size that I have, or I can just let it run. And TP3 was hit. Now it was a Friday, so I'm not gonna lie. I hit 80% right here. Sorry, I closed out 80% as soon as take profit 1 was hit. As soon as take profit 2 was hit, boy, I closed that whole trade. I didn't hold it to TP3. It was a Friday. I don't know if price may reverse at a 61.8% retracement from this push up coming down. I'm just getting out. So you can do what you want, but that's just how I trade, right? First take profit, close out 80%. Second take profit, maybe close a little bit more or the entire position. Let the rest run. If you want to hold it to take profit 3, you can do that. So let's go ahead and do the breakdown. This was pretty simple. So you'll see, if you haven't noticed my charts before, I started to add my EMA. Now I'm gonna do this. I used to have an EMA on here and I got rid of it in the mix of just trying to have a super clear chart to read. And I like that, but I'm like, you know what? I miss the EMA, man. I started off with the EMA, and the EMA just gave me some little bit of confidence every now and then, and worked out perfectly for a 1 to 3 risk to reward ratio trade right here. So at the end of the day, let's go ahead and start fresh, right? Let me go ahead and pull my sessions on the chart here. So what do we see here? Let's go back to here. Actually, what time is it? 7 a.m. So let me go here. Do this over. 7 a.m. What do we see here when we wake up? Right? When we like go, it's 5 a.m., 6 a.m., 7 a.m. What do we see during New York session, pre-New York session? What do we have? Besides the EMA and prices trading below it, besides that, we have what? A little bit of a consolidation, higher lows, lower highs, coming into like, a little bit of a squeeze here, and then it's gonna either push down or push up, right? Bearish flag, either sells down or buys up. But let's not confuse ourselves with what price is telling us. 5 o'clock in the morning here, we had price sell off to the downside. Price came up. Now, we should have had either a lot of momentum to the upside if we were just doing this as a liquidity grab to the downside, coming back up, pushing to new highs. Possibly. Now, here's the tricky part. No matter what you say and who says what is this? What are we still looking at here? It's still a downtrend. Even if I go to the 4 hour, brothers and sisters, pay attention. What are we doing on the 4 hours? A downtrend. I'm just looking for everything that kind of, coincides with each other. What's the hourly show me? A downtrend. Now, price, yes. And this is why you cannot jump the gun and think you're smarter than the markets. Price, yes, may have to retrace up to this area. It can, not right now, not within this week. It could be next week. Don't try to buy this because you think price has to come up to here. What are we doing? Everybody tried doing that right here. They got screwed. Price kept melting. And then look, and trust me, I'm guilty of this. Look at this price. Everybody bought right here to come back up to retrace. Melted down again. People bought in again. People bought in again. Yes, this is the move. Sold off again. Okay? Just you have more probability of following the trend no matter what you think the market's going to do. Okay? Let's remember that. So, back down to my 5-minute time frame that I like to trade on. What I was looking for was for price. Oh, well, here again, let's not forget this. The daily bearish trading below the EMA, 4 hour bearish trading below, well below the EMA, 1 hour trading below the EMA bearish, right? All these little confluences giving you a little bit more confidence to take your trade and trust that, hey, it should be a sell position. If it ends up flying up, well, I couldn't foresee that. 30-minute below the EMA, 15-minute below the EMA. So the 5-minute is where I usually go to my entry. Now this is the funny part. This is the cool part that I noticed, and that's why I got into the sell. I saw price pushing up like we were going to maybe break out of this downtrend. And if this broke out of this downtrend, if price pushed up right here, came back down, I would have gone in for a buy to continue up. Okay, I'm not lying. I would have done it. But at the same time, when we have price start trading above this EMA, you see how price is coming back above the EMA? Okay, I'm watching. I'm watching. Are we breaking out? Are we breaking out to the upside? I'm ready. I'm ready. You want to go up, GJ? We going up, you know? And guess what we did? Price came back to the. So this is where I was watching it. Are we bouncing off of this EMA to continue up? Well, this was a little weak. And as soon as I saw this little double red wick rejection, not that this is part of my strategy. This is just me saying, oh, well, price is most likely going to break below this now because of the way this candle's closed. A little bit of an indecision candle. We're not pushing up. We're not pushing down. We already wiped out this area right here, which should have maybe continued us up to the upside. It did not. Instead, I'm like, okay, we're going to sweep these lows. So I'll get in for an entry here. I don't want it to go back up if I'm assuming now that, hey, price already had the opportunity to push up. It did not push up. Maybe we're going to sell off and I'll take the risk. Screw it. Got in for the sell. As soon as I saw this break, I'm like, okay, good. Now, the only thing that could possibly happen here is, hey, this is going to fly back up. I get stopped out. I'm done with my Friday. I ain't taking no second trade. I don't care at this point. I'm over it. I want to get done with the week. The whole week was very nice. So I didn't want to screw it up. But anyways, got into the trade and it was like butter. And this is like one of those things where you're like, okay, take the trade, because you know what you see. You know that the probability is on your side. The odds are in your favor. Just take the trade. It's a downtrend. There's not that much to really confuse yourself with. So I took the trade, hit TP1. I close 80% as soon as TP1 hits. Right, I'll just close 80% of the position, go straight to break even. There is no messing around with that. If you're not doing that, I don't know. You trade how you want to trade, brother. The profit's there. I don't know why like this literally goes into profit and you can take your money and immediately never have risk on the table ever again. I mean, what are you doing? Why are you not trading like that? TP1 is hit. Cool. As soon as TP2 was hit, like I said, I closed the entire position. Don't care. Closing it. This is an area where price could continue up. I'm always looking at the reversal that could play out. This was right in 618, right? 61.8% retracement, our little golden zone. And it could have continued up from here. It had a little bit of a rejection, right, to the upside. Boom. And I was like, yeah, I don't care. I'm not worried about it. Price ended up coming down. So look, don't ever buy don't buy against the trend. Like, don't buy against the downtrend. Why would we do that? This Friday was like butter. It was like cake. It was like nothing. So that was the idea behind that trade. Very simple. You can look at it however you want. A trend line down. Hey, I just sold at the trend line. Fibonacci retracement from up here. 71 point or 76.4%. Easily. Continue down. Cool. All that being said, what is the trend? The daily was super bearish. Like I said, the 4 hour, the 1 hour, everything's bearish, bro. Like, ain't no reason to force anything, especially on a Friday. People think they're smarter than the markets. You're gonna go ahead and buy that. And I'm not saying that like, oh, you're stupid. I did that. That was me. Boy, I was trying to get the tightest little. Ooh, let me buy a watch. I would do this. Let me buy right here. It's gonna continue and fly. I'm gonna get 80 pips, risking 4 pips. Whatever. I don't do that no more. I don't care about that. I will follow the trend till the day I die, and I'm okay with that. The trend is your friend in any market condition, any strategy you think of. Somehow, some way, the trend is going to be your friend. So, with all that being said, very simple. Again, go follow me on Instagram. We do have 50% off on the Forex Trading Masterclass. I do sell a course. Sorry, womp womp to you little crybabies that talk about people selling courses. Brother, get over yourselves. Go sell some of your knowledge. Maybe that you can make some extra money. You know, the whole nice try Diddy and all these crybaby kids online. The people who say, I'm gonna say this, I might get people triggered for this, or some whiners or some bot comments, trolls. The people who ever complain about somebody selling a course or education or a mentorship are usually 99%, and these are my own numbers, so go fuck yourselves. 99%, I'm pretty sure 99% those people will never do anything to benefit anybody else's life in the future. They just never will. Because those are the exact people. They're the epitome of hater, crybabies, never make it in their life, never want to try to make it in their life. They'll never try to motivate or inspire anybody. They'll never sit there for hours creating a course that helps new traders or anybody in life. Fitness, it doesn't matter what it is. You know, it's like a guy that's selling a fitness course and he's in amazing shape. all of a sudden, oh, you sell a fitness course. Oh, fucking of course you do. What a scammer, what a fraud. That's how you make your money. You're not in shape because you work out. You're in shape because you sell a course. It's the same thing. So if you're gonna complain about a course, which I'm talking to a few people that I already have to literally go back and forth with because I love talking shit. I grew up playing Call of Duty, baby, so we could go back and forth all fucking day. No, I was in every single lobby, every single search and destroy lobby you could think of. I was in it. But besides all that little rant, yeah, man, follow me on Instagram. We have 50% off discount. I do private one-on-one sessions if you guys want, and I will wear a shirt. I'll wear a shirt if you want to do private one-on-one sessions. I promise you, I will not come shirtless. Like I said, shirt's probably done in the dryer. I only put it in for 15 minutes. So, anyways, love you, brother, love you, sister, and hopefully you learned something from that video. Have any comments? Hit me up. I got you. And we're probably going to be doing some live sessions once we grow a little bit of a larger following. So, anyways, later.